Hi, my name's Mandy and I'm going to read to you the story of Isobel Gowdie, the most famous witch in Scotland and our witch, a children's story. Isobel Gowdie, the Green Witch of Auldearn. Isobel Gowdie, the Green Witch of Auldearn, even as a child, was a different sort of bairn. She loved dancing, singing and chattering away. She was carefree, kind and eternally gay. Isobel Gowdie played in the dunes, fields and forest. Entering a garden, the birds rose, singing a chorus. In the meadows the bees flew in circles around her bonny head, as she danced, sang and burled, with her dainty tripping tread. One day Isobel found Mr. Jackdaw by the side of the lane. Mrs. Jackdaw and the bairns were going insane. Isobel saw he was injured with a thorn in his wing, so she gently removed it and made a wee sling. After 6 weeks tending Mr. J and his distant family, Mr. Jackdaw flew off home, gone was his painful malady. For Isobel Gowdie had the gift of healing, loving all God's creatures, understanding that they all have feelings. Many still speak of the day of the old brown hare, where Isobel dared to free the creature from the laird's evil snare. For like the bees and the birds, the hare was her playmate, helping a soul in distress, for our Isobel was no debate. These stories came to be known all around this shire, about the unusual wee lassie with a wee streak of fire. For Isobel Gowdie wasn't meek and mild, she was a spirited, thoughtful, independent child. The hare and Isobel would play hide and seek for hours, yet some people began to talk about her strange ways and powers. The jackdaws would bring her gifts of herbs and berries. Again, folks pointed their fingers, saying she was away with the fairies. Isobel did no harm. In fact, she only did good. She grew older and wiser, yet some still misunderstood. She sang too as she tended neighbours or was assisting at a birth. She was a joyful, kindly healer all along the Murray Firth. The children all loved her, the bird whisperer of Loch Loy, the tamer of the hare who would fashion them a clay figure toy. When their cat, a great mouser, developed a fearful sneeze, it was only our Isobel under herbs could heal his disease. She could cure a fever with her potions made from bog myrtle. Broken bones she could tend with a strong wooden spirtle. She would murmur as she tended the old, sick and infirm. Some jealous folks thought she was chanting an evil charm. For dear Isobel Gowdie was now a poor cottar's wife in a powerful man's world. Was this the reason the dear woman's life unfurled? There was war in the shire, floods, sandstorms and famine all around. Lairds, elders and ministers a scapegoat had found. They arrested dear Isobel just because she was odd, accused her of witchcraft, not respectful of their God. For didn't she sing to and heal creatures and fashion clay figurines, talking to the folks of the shire about her fairy folk dreams? Locked in the toll booth, with little light, food or water, her gender, her weakness, a lamb to the slaughter. Yes, she confessed to her dealings with the jackdaw, hare and cat, of making toys for the bairns, singing to the sick, her potions and all of that. The longer she was detained, the more her health failed. No friend, no solace, but badgered, whipped and jailed. Losing her mind and confessing to dancing with old Nick, they had finally broken the spirit inside that made this lovely woman tick. 7 of her friends she named as part of her coven, one powerless woman against the accusing powerful dozen. Broken, she was taken to Gallowshill on a horse and a cart. The Green Witch, Isobel Gowdie, found guilty of the black art.